What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast driving edition. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with Brian Limper. We are in the car. We are headed to Chicago because... Why are we headed to Chicago?
We're going to Chicago because we're headed to go see Everglow.
We're going to see Everglow. Woo!
Shout out to their company for powering through the coronavirus and bringing it to America.
Everglow ending the coronavirus with their healing of performance. Yeah, we're on the way to see them.
I'm super excited.
We're so pumped. We've seen the fan cams from the first few shows. It looks awesome. I mean...
Our homies over there at 106 in Seoul went to the Atlanta show.
Shout out 106 in Seoul. Listen to their podcast.
If you guys haven't listened to them, check them out. But we've been talking to them, and they went to the Atlanta one, and they were saying we are going to freak because it was amazing.
It was amazing. Their videos are amazing. We're ready. We're driving. We have our awesome drinks, energy drinks. We got our Luna Converse on, too.
We got our Luna Converse on.
So now we're ready to run and just jump and do all the things that they do in their videos. So
we're also going to go meet up some of our other K-pop buddies over there.
Twice K-pop Chicago. Follow him on Instagram. Super sick picture editor. Like Twice Pics, all sorts of groups. And he's going to be there.
He always posts pictures of John Young, which is his favorite member.
Oh my gosh.
Which I mean is a great choice.
They've been on point lately.
Shout out to him. We're about to meet up with him here in a couple hours.
Yeah, we still got a few hours to go. And for this episode, we're obviously going to talk about the concert. But since it hasn't happened yet, we wanted a little beginning to the or before we got there, since we're just driving. We didn't have anything better to do. So, Vlog Raw over here, Brian thought of a great idea.
Yeah, I've had this idea for a while, but it'll be fun because we had some driving time we got to do. So I've got a huge list of K-pop songs, obviously on a playlist that I have on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put it on shuffle, and we're going to talk about the first 10 songs that come on.
First 10 songs, random, have no idea. How many songs do you think are on this playlist?
Oh, like 6-7 hours worth.
Oh, 6-7 hours worth of songs. So, knowing how your playlist usually goes, we'll probably get like 5 Blackpink songs in a row.
Yeah, I know, right? Just
5 Hyuna songs, because that's usually how it works. But
I have no idea what's going to be on there. So, well, I mean, I guess I kind of do since I made the playlist. But we're not going to like skip through songs or anything. So, if it's some random group or boy we don't know about,
we'll talk about the weather. We're going to talk about the weather.
We'll talk about something random you can listen to in the background.
Yeah, so we're going to go 10 random songs. I'm pumped because we have no idea. 10 random songs on your playlist. And we thought, what better way than to have our awesome listeners join the ride with us, literally the ride, as we drive to Chicago. So
yeah, so we're going to talk about the songs. You guys can hear the songs. We'll talk about our trip. Maybe we'll just talk about other K-pop stuff. Who knows? We'll see.
But we're kicking it off right now. Random playlist. Shout out Spotify.
Shout out to Spotify.
Here it comes.
Hold on, I gotta find.
Hopefully we have internet connection out here. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere, but that's just what Illinois is. So
that's pretty much what it is.
I'm excited. I don't know. I'm so nervous about what. Do you have a name to this playlist, or is it just?
It just says K-pop. Yeah! Exclamation point.
That's all you need to say.
So if you guys want to look up this playlist, it's
which I would be a policeman.
Yeah, I know. So it's gonna be
hi policeman.
Just go on there and look up K-pop. Yeah! Exclamation point. It should come up. Hopefully.
All right. You ready?
All right. Yeah. So let's see what our first song's gonna be.
Drum roll. Of course.
What a call.
It's Hyuna, and it's Red. That's a great start, though.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear it. I think it should be alright, though.
I think it's going to be okay.
We've said a lot, though, that Hyuna's like one of our first buys. I remember when I first looked up stuff, I saw Roll Deep in Red. She had her dark hair in this one, and she had like the dancing like the Egyptian background, all gold.
Oh,
and I was like, wow, what is this?
What was the video I sent you yesterday? I think it was from Roll Deep.
It was Roll Deep.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite like idol looks of all time. Is Hyuna when she was in Roll Deep with her blonde hair and like jean shorts and heels. I mean, it's undefeated. Like you never can go wrong with that, especially with her. I was like, oh my gosh. It was nice. It was nice, like seeing that though, because it was like an older vid, and I was like, oh, I kind of forgot about this, but it was fun to see it.
Oh yeah. Also, sorry if there's any other background noise because we're literally driving in a car. So
yeah, production quality on this one. You know, we're doing our absolute best. So.
This is the up close and personal.
You're experience right literally now. Driving with the bros right now. But Red's one of my favorite Hyuna songs.
Oh yeah, it's one of my top favorite songs
like,
too.
It's definitely like a top 3 Hyuna song for me. It's just super hype. I remember this was one of the first songs I put on my K-pop playlist was Red, and I was like, wow, this is sick.
And she's also just like one of the best girl rappers.
Oh, so good. She's just such an icon. Like, I'll never, you know, some idols may come and go, but Hyuna will last forever. It's
Yeah,
just
she's
like,
always gonna be good.
it's just like a queen over everyone.
Man.
I imagine she just like, it's just like holding the world of K-pop idol groups and like the girls, and she's just like, I'll take care of you.
I know, right? There's
Her
so
like
many-
Taeyeon and all that stuff.
I feel like whenever I watch stuff, most of the girls, well, obviously watch all the girl group stuff, it's either idols or either like Hyuna or like Chungha.
Yeah.
Like those are like their top two picks for like who they like want to be like. And I know a lot of people just want to be like Hyuna. She's like iconic.
She's just awesome. She can do it all. Like she just, oh man, this song is sick. She can just do it all. Like she's so versatile.
I actually haven't heard the song in a while because it hasn't come up.
Oh, I know. Like I was like, man, what a great first song for the playlist.
This is like this is the joy of the random playlist. You don't know what's gonna happen.
It's so crazy.
I hope we just get 9 boy groups in a row on this.
No, I guarantee our next song is going to be another Hyuna song.
All I'm saying is if we don't get Me Gusta 2 in one of them, we'll be really mad.
That is the most consistent song we get on the playlist every time we drive.
Because no matter where we go, I'll like just put this on shuffle or something, you know?
Yeah.
And Me Gusta 2 always comes up.
We could literally be driving 1 minute to Target or
Down the street.
like 3 hours. It doesn't matter. Make use to on the playlist every time.
So if it doesn't come on, I'm gonna be really. Also, like I said, well, actually, I don't know if I did. I'm not skipping any of these songs, so we're all gonna play in a row. So we'll see what happens.
We got, all right, this one's about done. What a great start. I don't think we could have started any better. What could be next?
Let's go!
Let's go!
DIA! Speaking of DIA, where's DIA at?
Yeah, what do they do with their lives?
I don't know.
Like, at all.
Ever
I'm sure
since
I
the
really
whole-
know this song.
The whole like Summy thing, they just
Oh,
kinda
yeah, dude.
disappeared.
I don't know. I guess they're just chilling.
This is an early poppy,
This is just your classic girl group song.
pretty much. Man, I don't know how you can drink that big gum.
Yeah, I know. It's not bad. It's really good though. Like, I'm powering through the mint gum flavor.
It's a bold strategy, John.
I've never seen these before. It's really good though.
Also, apologies to some of these conversations just go off the rails, but
2 minutes is a long time for a song, so.
yeah.
But that,
We honestly might just sit here and let you listen to the song.
I don't know what DIA does, but it's just tough to talk about them since they haven't really done anything.
Also, so they obviously Chaeyeon was a member of IOI, and after they disbanded, she went back to DIA. So, out of all the groups that came out of IOI, who was your favorite?
My favorite IOI.
Post IOI group.
I mean, it definitely was Kristen and would still be Kristen, but they disbanded, so it kind of sucks.
But it still counts. I mean,
They'd probably be my favorite. I mean, Guggenheim too is right up there, but they also don't do anything right now, so.
Yeah. I'd definitely say my favorite was Guggenheim.
Yeah, Guggenheim is right there at the top, but they don't do anything. It's tough.
I was really a big fan of Guggenheim.
At least like you make them came back.
That's true.
At least they're doing something. DIA doesn't do anything.
Somi doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, Somi doesn't do it. It's just her birthday. Happy birthday, Somi. She doesn't do anything.
I know Sungyeon just released like some solo song or album or something. Might have been an album.
Yeah, Sejong had a solo song. I don't know if it came out yet. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't really remember. But I know she was cool.
But still, where are they at? What are they doing?
Mina's just doing V Lives. Sally's in China.
Man, I would love if Guggenheim came back. Them and Kristen probably my favorites. But like I said, I mean, Chungha's probably my favorite, but as far as like groups go, I mean, I guess Guggenheim because, you know, it's not like Kristen's coming back anytime soon.
That's true.
Ever again.
That's true.
Feels like the dude yesterday on the alternative press post about Haley Williams never singing Misery Business again, and the dude was like, "Oh, it's my dream to see this live." Like, dude, like, did you not read the post? Like, they're never doing it again.
Not only that, but like, you had your chances. That song's been out for 20 years.
Yeah, it's not a new song. It's like, dude,
it wasn't even my dream. I never purposely wouldn't even hear it, but I've heard it multiple times live.
The post you're commenting on is saying it's never going to happen again, so I'm sorry.
Hey, never say never. I used to make fun of all the people that wanted My Chemical Romance to come back. I'm like, that's never happening.
It can't
and they
happen.
came back.
Money talks.
True. So, I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, I mean,
You also hear Haley say all the time she doesn't know Paramore's going to be a band anymore.
I don't even know. I don't even know if they are, but oh, DIA's over. Let's go!
Oh, let's go!
I'm shocked we've had this many good groups already.
I know.
I figured it'd be all boys.
Speaking of all the comebacks of people missing in action, Promise, where are you at? I know you're having a Japanese release.
Yeah, they're doing that.
And you're gonna go to KCON Japan, but
I'm shocked that's happening still.
Yeah, I know. I really was too.
I figured all that KCON stuff would get shut down because of the virus and all that.
They shut down magic events, GPs and stuff like that. This is too many people in a close space. They shut it down.
There was some colleges
canceling school
the rest of the semester because they don't want the virus. I don't even know, but I will say I'm personally affected by the coronavirus.
Yeah, explain to them why you're affected.
I hate it more than ever because one, it kills people. That's not good. But two, I bought my fan sign slot for Luna. I was gonna get a fan sign for Jinsol, the autograph and all that, and a little note. And I was so excited for it. And they're like, of course, that's when the virus became bad in Korea and they stopped doing fan signs. Obviously they should have. And then I just learned they're not doing it anymore, so I didn't even get my fan sign. So.
And what about your other fan sign?
And then, I was like, okay, I can just take that money and get an ITZY one since they're coming back. And then I literally just saw 10 minutes ago before we started that ITZY is probably not going to do any fan signs from Wannabe. And I'm like, gosh dang it. But it's understandable, but I'm like, of course this virus is just ruining my day because I don't get any of my fan signs.
Also, shout out to ITZY and Wannabe. It's a great
song. Wannabe was so good. My God.
They're about to win a lot of awards.
I love it, man. ITZY just has been so consistently good with everything they've done ever.
Why couldn't they have that song released when we saw them in Minnesota?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't listen to
Cherry on top of it.
Oh man, I didn't listen to all of it yet, but I listened to. There was one other song I listened to was so good. It was
24 Hours.
Yeah, dude, such a good song. That song was so good. Yeah, shout out ITZY and shout out Promise. We miss you a lot, man.
At least you guys still upload random videos, even though they're old videos. But
really, just the best group ever. Promise 9. They just, I don't ever forget about them. But if I'm looking into other groups, and then Promise always brings me back. I'm just yeah, they're just so awesome.
Yeah, we love Promise.
We really do. I hope one day we get to see them.
It's funny. Well, I mean, I guess we could have technically. Well, I guess technically we could have if we had the opportunity. But they've been in KCON the last few years. We could have gone.
There's no you think? I guess KCON's in the summer, so they might still do it.
I just hope there's still a group. After the whole thing with Idol School.
I will just be down. If Eyes One can power through, then Idol School can power through and keep Promise 9. So
I mean, they are technically a permanent group. So
yeah. Ooh.
What's next? Oh, let's go!
Man, this has been a really great top 10 list.
I love Card. I don't know if I think I said that a couple weeks ago.
Man,
but I love Card.
Their latest release has been so good. The song that honestly,
I'm going 70 right now. It literally says I'm going 60.
Because the sign lies, so the cops can pull you over.
For real.
Matt, thanks, Matt.
I'm man, I'm going on cruise control at 45. Why I'm going 80? That doesn't make sense.
But, dude, their last comeback, that one song, Enemy by, why can't I think of their names?
Card.
Yeah, but the girls.
Oh, Sumin and
Sumin and Dewey, yeah. That was one of my favorite songs ever. It was so good. And then Inferno by BM and JSF, so good too. That whole their latest
explosion.
Man, their literal the last mini album was incredible.
Sometimes I just imagine when I'm outside, man, what a great day. The J7 is just that baby space in the side of the Teletubbies.
What is he doing?
Just like smiling at me, like, man.
He's the man.
But no, Card's really good.
Card is really good, man. I really like Card. Like a lot. Like, and especially this last release has just been so good.
Especially since everybody hated on it for doing trap house music.
Yeah.
And then this like came out with like bangers.
Yeah, like who doesn't like that? Come on now. I love that kind of music.
I think the only release they had that I wasn't a big fan of was Ride on the Wind.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But that album also had my favorite song by Card, Knocking on My Heaven's Door. So, I mean, it wasn't too bad. But I wasn't a fan of the title track. What's this weird, like, pixelated?
It's candy. It's a candy truck. It's just that Chipotle quality.
Oh, both his legs are over there. I'm like, why does he only got one leg? I thought they put on like the other door.
That's weird.
What's that?
I wonder if there's just like literally boxes of candy. I mean, I assume since it is a women's candy truck. That's weird. I've never seen that truck before, ever.
Speaking of never seen anything before, we make this trip a lot. Or we did make this trip a lot. And today we saw the scariest house ever. The one like you kind of see like the old Victorian style in all the scary movies.
It was just exactly what you think it is.
And I'd never seen it before.
It was outside of like a city we kind of have to drive to. Well, like I guess not like a huge
like
city.
Like on the side of the highway.
It's like on the side of the highway, and there's like a cornfield, and there was nothing else. It was just literally this house with like a couple trees around it, and it looked like deserted, and it was the scariest, most haunted thing I've ever seen. It was so creepy.
Like I just don't, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen that. And how many times have I driven on this road?
Oh, you've been on it like hundreds of times. I mean, so many times. And even all the times I came to visit you, I mean, maybe because it was dark. I don't know.
It's a Dick Levy.
Yeah, it was super creepy.
The man, the myth, the legend, Dick Levy.
Okay, next song. Let's go!
Hey!
Dude, this is just on point right now.
Man, this is just a money tip.
This is so nice. The playlist had to step up under the bright lights, and it has so far.
Showing out for the hometown.
It is Dum Dum by Red Velvet.
I've seen this song played multiple times live.
Oh my gosh, it's so sick. One of my favorite Red Velvet songs ever.
Wendy, get well soon.
Man.
Oh, that's good to see that she posted that she's like getting better. So.
She was like seriously injured. Like really injured. She was just like, it sucks, man. It just sucked too, because that was literally right when they came back with Psycho, and it was like the best song ever, and then Wendy got hurt, and
I'll never forgive them for taking that away from me.
It was just like
blonde hair in her bangs.
Yeah, like Wendy and Psycho was just a gift to the world, and it got taken away too soon.
Because the other members look so good on their stages too.
And like Psycho's just the best. She fell freaking 12 feet. Like that's horrible. I don't know how
I can't even jump 10 feet anymore. So fall 12 feet is pretty good.
If you could jump 10 feet, that's pretty impressive.
Touch 10 feet.
That's impressive. Are you Brett? Oh my gosh. I could dunk on Grandma's bath. No way, Brett.
No way.
I remember when you called me at dinner when you said that you were eating dinner with your family, and I had to instantly call you. I was like, no way Brett can do that. I want to go right now.
I didn't even finish my meal. I told my mom to box up or going back to the house.
You just wiped your hands with the napkin in your face and threw it down. You're like, all right, Brett, let's go.
Let's leave. And we had to figure this out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Never in my life have I been more upset about anything.
That was dumb. And of course, when we put it to the test, he could not dunk on 10 feet.
That was literally dumb. Like, what is wrong with you?
It was so stupid. But anyway, yeah, Wendy, I'm glad she's getting better. We need Wendy. We need Wendy in this world to make it a better place. So.
I mean, you already said that. If you could pick one person,
yeah,
your
she's
best
probably
friend.
right. She'd be Wendy would be my best friend. That was like the hardest question ever. I was thinking about it on like the way home.
I was gonna say, okay, here we have an update. Would you change your decision?
Man,
since you've been thinking, had time to steal.
No, I'll stay Wendy. Honestly though, it's hard not to pick Chew. Like,
I'd pick Chew.
Who wouldn't want Chew to just be your best friend? It's like your hype man out there. She's the best.
She's like the Flavor Flav of K-pop.
Oh my gosh, just all the
hyping up everybody. Like that clip I sent you, and all the girls are like, yeah. She says we're pretty all the time. We're like, yeah, we don't believe you. She like got mad. She's like, you're all so good looking.
You're all so beautiful. I feel like she's just always there to just make you, just like put you in a good mood.
That's what she does, man.
Just the chew effect.
We've also been watching a lot of Luna TV. I think we're on episode like, what, 100?
No big deal, like 100. It took like 20 minutes to get there.
Which is funny because it's still not even, that's not even like 1/6 of the way done. But
Oh, I know.
quality television.
I was thinking, I feel like Yuri would be someone that would be a fun best friend. Like, she'd be fun.
I think
really like anyone would, but
I think G1 would be a really fun best friend.
G1 would be. Just let's go! Woo! Speak of the devil!
Wow.
Itsy Cherry, let's get it, man. One of the best live.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen live.
Craziest song I've ever seen from any genre ever live.
I think it's because I just wasn't expecting it. Because the other songs I knew they'd play,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure like what else. So they came out with this, and it was just freaking rock.
Oh man, it was like the best thing they did. Like I heard the song and I really liked it, but when you had that bass, like the live bass and
And we were like right next to the speaker.
the lights and just them looking awesome performing it, it was like, oh boy. It was an out of body experience.
It really was. I haven't had an experience like that since the first time I saw Day to Remember in St. Louis. My body got
The
taken,
ultimate out of body experience.
got taken into the waves.
Man, it's still there.
I was like giving my body to the wave to see just wash me out into the ocean.
I feel like Yeji would have another one. I mean, probably because she's one of my favorite idols ever right now. That would be like a fun best friend. Just, I mean, great A pick by you though with Chu.
Yeah, I'd say like Shu would be fun to hang out with all the time. Soren.
Oh, Soren to be
Just
awesome.
because she's like the most down to earth person ever.
Yeah.
And G1. I think G1 would be really fun to hang out
She'd
with.
be a fun best friend.
She'd just be super wild.
I like Jisoo would.
Yeah, Jisoo would be too. She'd be super chill.
Jisoo and Rose would be just super chill.
Who else would be?
I'm just like, who would I just want to go walk around in the mall with?
I know.
The ultimate meter of friendship.
That's the
I mean, really, that would be anyone though. Any idol would be great, but
It's true. I mean, I hang out with people all the time now that really aren't as good a quality as the K-pop idols. So,
I mean, I definitely like them more than most people I know. Sorry, Jared.
Sorry, Jared.
Man, this song is so freaking dope.
I just like imagining their stage.
Oh man, the lights, it's all like rock red and super dark and fierce, and they're just awesome.
Man, we're gonna be able, now that I'm going to be employed here in a month, we're going to be able to do all kinds of fun stuff. It's all funny.
Maybe the stars will align. We'll be able to go to KCON or something.
Maybe I'll finally go on a plane.
Dude, we could probably get a flight for like $8.
We can buy it right now for like $10. Just wait until it happens.
It was so funny. I saw did you send me that meme of freaking Peter Parker, Tom Holland, and Spider-Man when he's like looking over the airplane seat, like concerned in the back, and it's like me when somebody coughs on my $8 flight to Italy.
I think that was Lawson.
Oh
Lawson
my
said
gosh.
that to me
Yeah,
too.
it was so funny. Hey, shout out!
Oh yeah,
man. I
and the
love
bottom's
you
like,
guys.
I'm about to go to South Korea for hella cheap. That was like the caption.
This $15 round trip flight.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. On the real though, protect yourself from the coronavirus.
Yeah. Don't everyone just wash your hands.
Hey!
Woo! Dude, this playlist is so good right now. Hey. Shout out
Don't
GD
go.
and Tom.
Stop buying out all the hand sanitizer so the actual hospitals can have it. Wash your
Yeah, all
hands
of
with
you
soap and
people
water.
selling hand sanitizer for like $70 on eBay. Come
Yeah,
on now.
sure.
Come on now. I mean, get what you need. Come on.
I'm all about that hustle and grind, but
That's
some
a
people
whole new
actually
level.
need it, like the hospitals.
That's a whole new level, man.
That was like the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Oh, I know. I saw another meme. It was literally like hand sanitizer and like a little like a bag you would have like weed or something in. It was like selling this $50 a gram. It was like
Dude,
it was like hand
Legit,
sanitizer.
I was like, the guys at work were talking about it, like hand sanitizer is expensive, but I was like, for 8 ounces, it was like $75. Like, bro, you can probably go buy drugs for cheaper than that right now.
Dude,
Don't do drugs, kids.
nope. We don't do drugs, you don't do drugs.
But dang, man. That's so good.
It's super awesome too because coronavirus pushed Coachella back to October, so now we don't even get to see Big Bang.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're doing it in October now, so.
I thought you were joking about the
No, they moved
Dude,
it
we
back.
could go watch it. Get those round trip tickets. Speaking of that, you think, what do you think they're going to play at Coachella? If Coachella happens?
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like,
probably just like all the Made albums or like
man, I
most
feel
of the
like,
Made songs, like Fantastic Baby.
if it got pushed back to October, they've got to be like releasing some like stuff.
Well, I figured that would be they were gonna do kind of what Blackpink did, where they like had a comeback.
Yeah.
Then they were like in the United States touring and at Coachella. I kind of feel like they were gonna do it with Big Bang. It was gonna be like a whole like a huge deal. Like, oh, they're back and touring in the United States. But I don't know what's gonna happen now. Oh, I was ready to drop hella money on that though.
Oh,
That'd be freaking sick.
I'd go to it. Well, it's not like I haven't dropped big money on other things before.
Dude, we dropped like over $400 on Twice, which was
way more.
every penny was worth that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope something. I don't even know what summer we don't have any summer tours right now that I know besides like KCON. Like last year at this time, there was like a few going on, but I don't know.
This is at that point where I'm like, man, it's March. It's almost Warped Tour time. The weather's like getting nicer outside.
The few, shout out to the weather being warmer. It's the best.
Shout out to the few emo kids that listen to this, cause man,
we know how you feel. It's not a phase. We understand.
Couldn't even make it to 10 years. What was it, 9 years in a row?
Yeah, that kind of sucks. There was that point.
Couldn't even be a decade under the influence.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Take It Back
literally,
Sunday.
they could just like say that. It would have been perfect. It sucks because like you still like what we had left of our like years of Warped Tour start turning once that weather changes and
whenever
like,
the weather starts getting warm outside, it's like getting close to July. My first thought is, man, Warped Tour. Let's go!
Oh, dude, my favorite Goo Goo Dolls song.
Speaking of Goo Goo Dolls, man, the synchronicity, the foresight right now.
What song is this song? I think this is song 7. I don't even know.
Yeah.
All right, well, our 7th song is Goo Goo Dolls, Not That Tight. This was so good.
Oh yeah, sorry we haven't said any names in the song, so.
Yeah, last song was Zutter by GD and Top, which is a banger.
Looking back at it, probably should have done that, but.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you got any questions, message us, I'll tell you.
What were we talking about? Oh, Warped Tour. Yeah, I miss it, man.
Especially now that we're like driving too, when Warped Tour.
It was always just like something to look forward to, you know? I mean,
honestly, for most of the years, when I was like in my early 20s and stuff,
it's so scary
like,
we can't say that anymore.
I know, right? That's like all I look forward to.
Well, yeah, it was literally like, I remember like being at college, like literally during like basketball practice, and we would have to run, like, and just being like dead tired, and I'd be like, at least I know, like, Warped Tour will be in the summer. Like, it was like my go-to where my mind would go as far as like, at least Warped Tour is going to be the best day ever.
And it's also like, back when we were in basketball, we didn't get to talk all the time like we do now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at least, we'll hang out on Warped Tour.
Well, we couldn't see each other as much as we just couldn't see each other that much. So, especially when I was still in school and you moved to Chicago.
And I was like, well,
that was like the time when we could like, hang out.
I mean, like, power of friendship could really
power of friendship. Obviously, Warped Tour was really fun. Like going to the concerts, like it was the best. But like everything about like the whole day was just fun. Like getting ready, driving there, like eating afterward. Like it was just like a whole event.
It was like my birthday. That like was my birthday.
Yeah, that's funny because my birthday is July 21st. Yours is July 22nd. So, at Warped Tour, usually one of the
like
dates...
that weekend afterwards.
Yeah.
To it.
Usually there'd be a date, like, right around there. So, it was just like a birthday for both of us to go to Warped Tour.
Yep.
And, like, the months before, you see all the bands that come out, like, making your list of who you want to see.
And then there's always that one band you want to see that opened up at 8 in the morning, even though the gates opened at 11.
That one band, a.k.a. Silverstein, playing at 11 when the gates don't open until 11:30.
Or there's always that one group that's playing at the same time as another group you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Or the one group actually saw the other 8 groups you wanted to see, but there's still 6 hours before they came on at 8 at night.
Oh, sometimes, like, Yeah, I remember one year we went to Milwaukee, which that was where we first went to what goes in Milwaukee for like my birthday because Paramore was there.
See, Paramore put this for business.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, they actually played it back then.
But yeah, so we went there and like I remember one of the years we kind of went to Milwaukee as like a tradition thing just after.
We like slept in the grandstand.
Yeah, and like there was one like I remember one time we were done at like 4 o'clock. We're like, well, is there any other bands you want to see? We're like, no, not really. So we just left and went to Chili's.
Yeah, because I'm like, am I trying to stay and like listen to Simple Play and close?
Dude, man, one of my favorite debuts ever.
What are your favorite songs ever?
Yeah, seriously. So nice.
So here's Boombayah by Blackpink. This is song number 8, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This is also a good exercise. You just get a feel for like what songs I like and what I listen to.
I will say every single song has been really good.
I'm surprised, honestly.
Dude. Yeah, speaking of people where like what are they doing? Come on, Blackpink, come on, YG.
This honestly is just a playlist
Come on, YG.
of sadness, looking back on the past of inactive groups. That aren't
Seriously,
making
like
music.
how many of these people need to come back? Blackpink's definitely one of them. It's not their fault, it's just YG being a dummy. But yeah, I was like, oh, do you want to wait 5 hours to watch Bring Me the Horizon at 8:30? Like, nah, we're good.
I'm like, I've already seen them.
We just left and ate Chili's and went to bed super early.
Hey,
It was a great day.
was that? No, it wasn't. I was like, was that the same year that my truck exploded?
No.
But it wasn't, because that's when Chili's was closed. We had to go to Taco Bell.
Yeah, that was when we actually stayed like the whole time, and so when we got food after, everything was closed.
And I called my dad, I'm like, yo, my truck's smoking. Is that right? He's like, yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. And then next morning, we always stay in a hotel in Milwaukee, like downtown.
The same one.
Then we left, and we're like
What did we drive, like 10, 15
minutes out of the city, and it was all over from there.
Yeah. Shout out to my dad, because the kiss of death, that's what he says. I think it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. Never is, folks.
It's never fine.
Remember that. But yeah, it was, I mean, that was a great story. It was so fun.
Yeah, I guess we got some time to tell you the story. So, we went to Warped Tour like always. We're coming back, like we said, the truck exploded. Well, the truck didn't technically explode, but what was it, like, something happened and like coolant shot through like my engine. It completely burnt out the entire engine. So my engine basically exploded on the freeway, and we had to like pull off in this random neighborhood. And we like somehow found, was it a car shop or something?
Well, luckily the stop we went at was actually like a populated stop.
Yeah, it was like an exit, like kind of
it's like a normal exit. It was like there was like a neighborhood, but there was also like a AAA, which was awesome because they were super helpful, and then like a million places to eat and like a place that works on cars. So it was like all right there.
So we took those dudes like, yo, can you check this for us? And then they told us it was bad. And at that time, we were like, yo, we need to go to Chili's. Like, I need Chili's in my life.
Yeah, because it was going to take a couple hours for the car. So we're like, all right, let's just find Chili's and we'll walk there because it's like a beautiful summer day.
Yeah, well, it was hot. It was really hot. And we put Google Maps versus Chili's, and it said it was what, like 5 miles or something
Yeah.
like that? We're like, 5 miles? That's not bad.
We're
Let's
like,
do this.
We can walk.
I think we walked like a half a mile.
Maybe 1.5 miles.
Oh, it was so bad.
That's when we learned the value of a mile.
Yeah, that's how I learned how far a mile was. But then they told us about my truck, and so we tried to go, we were thinking of going back to this garage sale and buy these bikes from these kids that were like selling bikes, so we could ride them back to the hotel and hang out.
Well, we're like, how would we do this? Because we have to catch the train now because there's no other way to get, like, if we catch the train to Chicago, we can get on another train and go to Springfield. And we're like, the train station is downtown. And so we're like, how do we get downtown? Like, and honestly, was Uber a thing?
No, I don't think so.
If it was, I didn't know about it. And I mean, I guess we could have called like a taxi, but that would have been hella expensive.
This is almost like 4 years ago.
We could like 4 or 5 years ago, we were like, we could take these bikes and ride all the way downtown, stay in the hotel, get on the train.
Because in my mind, I'm like, we only left like 10 minutes. Like, we're not that far away. Like, we can go back.
That would have been a train wreck. But luckily, well, so we ended up, we're like, screw it, and we just ate, card again.
Man, we got cards. Hold on.
But like, luckily, there was a Chipotle right there. It was like, screw it, we'll see a Chipotle. We did
my
that.
dad was like calling some people, find out like how much train tickets were and stuff.
And your dad, and then like your dad figured out, he's like, oh, there's a train station by you.
Can you make them? That's like 10 minutes.
We're like,
But after that, we're like sitting there eating Chipotle because we failed to walk all the way to Chili's. And I'm like sitting there staring at our burrito, talking on the phone.
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
I don't think we're gonna.
I don't think we can make it to the train station in 10 minutes. He's like, all right, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But luckily, we found out there was a train station by the airport, which we were literally like a mile away from, like the airport.
Thank goodness, Justin's like a AAA member. So
Yeah,
we were
so-
sitting in this AAA for like hours, waiting for these people to talk to us. And this lady's like asking us questions and stuff.
Yeah.
And she got this other dude named Cash, shout out to Cash, to drive us across the bridge to the a hotel next to like the train station, it's by the airport.
Yeah.
And we got a room and we stayed there until we woke up the next morning and got on the train and went back.
It was just funny because,
It was a whole adventure.
like, AAA, like, shout out to them for being super helpful. And, like, in there was all older people just, like, wondering about, like, travel plans. And, like, here we walk in, like, all sweaty and gross with our bags. Like, these two, like, bums over here.
On the way to the Chili's, it got so hot, I needed to stop somewhere so I could buy socks.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, the lady was like, they're like, okay, like, there's a hotel over there. You can use AAA discount, and you'll be able to take a shuttle to the train in the morning, and you'll be able to go. And we're like, cool. And so she's like, I'm gonna have Cash drive you. And this guy, this super cool guy, just like drove us to the hotel. Probably about a 10-minute drive. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
it wasn't too far. But then we like,
Now, if you were to walk, it would
no,
have
would
been
have
like a
sucked.
day.
We would have no idea. But they kind of like laid out the plan. Like, okay, go here. You'll take the train, take the shuttle, and you'll be able to get home. We're like, thank you, AAA. And so we went there, got a
out to
room.
AAA.
Yeah, shout out to them. Went there, got a hotel, just like an airport hotel. I don't know, what time was it? It was still super early in the day.
Oh, because I mean, we left at like 10 something.
Yeah, we left pretty early.
12, 1 o'clock.
So it's probably like, yeah, around there, mid-afternoon. And it was hung out the rest of the day. We're like, all right, we got our train tickets. We'll be able to leave in the morning. The shuttle will take us there, so let's just hang out.
And then
That's all we
also,
did.
Another thing is, after on our way back, we always stopped this place in Wisconsin, and we get gyros.
Oh,
every
man, it's
year on the way
tradition.
back. It's like the best, right?
Yeah.
But we left the hotel and we could only walk places.
Yeah.
So we found this Mexican restaurant and we walked all the way there and we sat down. And when I tell you this was the fanciest Hispanic restaurants I've ever been into, I'm being serious. Like, we sat next to a waterfall in like a courtyard.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so like, you know, we did our thing because we're really good at walking. And we walked, it wasn't that far, but we walked a little bit to this restaurant. We're like, let's just eat Mexican. And yeah, it was, we got in there and we felt like out of place. It was so fancy. And we like looked at the menu and
All
like,
the tacos like a la carte and they're like $7 a piece.
oh my gosh, it was like almost $20 for 3 tacos. And we're like, what do we do? And I'm like, let's just leave. And we just threw the menus down and we just like put our heads down and walked out. Like we didn't order anything or anything. Like we didn't even get like water. We just left and we're like, oh crap, this sucks. Like we can't eat Mexican. Okay.
AOA, excuse me.
Speaking of just legends.
The sexy concept.
Man, I do love AOA.
Joe, we miss you. It was your birthday the other day. Happy
Shout out to
birthday.
Shaw. Shout out to all of
I
AOA.
hope you're doing good.
Hope all you guys are doing really well. But
Well, yeah,
anyway,
then on the way back, we randomly walked past this like Greek restaurant,
Yeah.
went inside, and we had the best gyros of all
yeah,
time.
it was just funny because we left Mexican. We're like, oh, we can't eat Mexican. We don't get our gyros. Like, this kind of sucks. And then we walked, and there was just this like perfect gyro place. It was literally like Greek gyros. And we're like, okay, prayers answered. So we just went in there and got awesome gyros. Like, we still got to eat our gyros. And then we got Dairy Queen. Then we get our Dunkin' Donuts.
We got Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what I showed you, the caramel macchiato.
Oh man, it was so good. Yeah. It was just funny because like this whole day things like went wrong, but then like got better and we were just like going with it and I never was like bummed at all. It was just like, okay, like whatever.
I had to be at work the next day.
Yeah. Well, you told him and they're like, all right, just get back here when you can.
I was like, Jason, I don't think I'm gonna make it to work tomorrow because
They're like, okay, that's cool, just get back safe.
my truck exploded. I'm stranded in Milwaukee right now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
But
we
eventually we woke up, got on the shuttle, and we like made it back.
we got it. We had to like just chilled at the hotel, watched Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars Trivia.
Pawn Stars Trivia, which was a pretty good show. And then next morning we got our shuttle, went to the train, took it to Chicago, hung out in Chicago for like 2 hours, ate some food, and then the train took us to Springfield. That was a crazy adventure.
I guess now that I say it out loud, it's probably way better if you were there for it.
It was It was a day when we just had to figure out like literally each step we took, but like it was all just like kind of fun, just like oh whatever. Like
I think that was the last time I used my Snapchat.
dude, that was a good time to end.
Because like Instagram stories didn't exist back then.
Not even close. Instagram is obviously a thing, but not the stories.
But yeah, like there's like 40 snaps. I'm like, this is the greatest adventure. I'm like, oh, Chuck Love. Oh,
Chuck Love.
now we're at Chipotle.
No, we're in this car with cash.
Oh, now I'm here in cash. Hey, we found a hotel.
I just remember sitting in at Chipotle and your dad's like, well, if you guys can get to the train in 10 minutes, you can get some tickets. We're just like powering home burritos. We're like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That was so...
Oh, my favorite response ever, though. I originally called my dad up. I'm like, yo, my truck exploded. It's at the shop. We're chilling in Milwaukee. Should I, like, try to call someone to come get us or what? And he was on vacation in Louisville with my family. And his response was, oh, good luck with that later. And he hung up the phone. But then he called me back later. But
like, all right.
That was his original response.
Found our hotel, ate our gyros. Then we made it back.
It was a good time.
It was a really fun time. Then we took your grandpa's truck back to Carlinville to get my car, and then I drove back to Springfield.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I'm home. Then I went back to, well, it was summer, so I didn't school, but I was just chilling.
Also, shout out to AOA for being on Queendom and showing if you still got it.
Man, they still do.
AOA is still amazing.
Their last comeback was good. It was a really good song.
Also, if you never heard their summer comeback a couple years ago, Bingo Bangle,
one of my favorites. Sohan, most beautiful human to ever walk the earth.
They still got it. Like, I mean, man, they were good.
They haven't lost a step.
They should have won, out of respect.
Everyone else was like shook because they were so good.
Dude, what if they had that comeback on Queendom in the finale, like just Cholo came back?
Dude, just like freaking fireworks, like Triple H or something.
Hey!
Let's go!
I honestly don't know how many songs we played right now, but this is a Luna song.
I think
so
this is 9.
I honestly don't know. Maybe we'll listen to a couple more. We're not doing anything with driving. But you guys know we've been in love with Luna lately. We've got some Luna kinks on.
I wrote Luna on them, man. Yeah. I hope people see the Luna on my shoes so they know I'm representing.
This is one and only by our favorite crunchy voice singer, Go On.
So nice.
Our favorite rapper, Go On. It's so crazy because this video she started out with dark hair and then she like got her like eating green hair and I've like never seen a dark hair again.
Dude, this song is so good. This is a song that randomly, without hearing it, just gets like stuck in my head.
Oh,
it's
so
like the chorus, yeah. She's so precious.
Dude,
it's okay. This song is so good. I just love every single person in Luna so much.
Yeah.
I'm completely on board.
Here, since you did this for other groups, what would, right now, who would you say your top 5 favorite members of Luna are?
Well, Jinso's number 1 because she chose me before I even knew. Like,
yeah,
it's just like, Jinso will always be my favorite member. Jinso, probably Heejin has just been like destroying me lately.
Yeah.
So she's just risen up the ranks. She's just awesome.
Understandable.
Then Chu, probably because Chu was like, I don't know, the second member that really stuck out just because she's awesome. Probably Chu, then Olivia because she's just a dark queen of just beautifulness. Olivia's awesome. And then my 5th member, probably Go On, just because she's just precious.
Yeah, she is.
And awesome to watch on the videos.
She's so tiny and adorable.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was just one song. We should be screaming that tonight at the Everglow concert. So yeah, probably, that's probably my top 5 right now. Then probably 6 is just like Young
Respectable.
Who's your top 5?
Oh.
The real question is who's number 1. We don't care about the rest.
Dude, this is a tough choice. I know I said before Eve was my number 1. She's still, I really like Eve. But lately, ever since then, Hyunjin has just been my entire life. So,
safe to say it's a pretty good bet for number 1.
It's a tough choice. My favorite part about her is she literally just talks about eating food and loving bread. Like, she's just like the most chill like person. Like, it's not like other idols, you know, where they kind of like look like act proper and kind of, you know, like
ooh, what a great song to end on.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like try to like
She's just
acting
Hyunjin,
better
man.
in front of like the camera.
Yeah, she's just Hyunjin.
She just does whatever she wants. Like she doesn't.
She just definitely seems like she's herself all the time. Not that the other idols don't. It's just she's just Hyunjin.
She's just like super goofy. So I've been debating the last like week or two about who I like more between Eve and Hyunjin, because I feel like one's actually a biased record, one's actually my bias.
Can I say something? I feel like Hyunjin is your number one.
I feel like
She's probably number one.
Eve, then Chu. Then I'd say my fourth favorite member is Go On. So I really like Go On. Go On's really cool.
Yeah, she is.
And then I'd say my fifth favorite member, even though she's not there anymore, is probably Hustle.
Yeah.
Because I see her in like all the videos and all stuff. She's just like, just lots of vibe, just like really cool.
She's a great leader. Hopefully
she's
she,
really nice.
hopefully she, comes back soon, feeling better than ever. So.
Especially in all those like early Luna TV vids where she's like just helping out like the other members, like watching doing the choreography and stuff. And she's also just like the most natural, most beautiful looking people.
She's a gorgeous human being.
I guess there's 12 members, so I'd say my number 6 favorite member is probably Lippy. I like Kim
Dude,
Lip.
Kim Lip's awesome.
Kim Lip's awesome.
I just love the ship of her and Jin-Soo, just like a dynamic duo.
Like even Chu.
Add like Choi in there too. She's awesome.
So there you go. Yeah, Hyunjin, Eve, Chu, Go On, Hustle, and Kim Lip. That's my top
I'm just
6.
glad we all love Chu so much.
I know, right? Was she your number 3?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Heejin's just been really wrecking me lately, big time. So, power ranking, she gets to be number 2.
Hey, I respect that. Dude, she's the first girl of the month for a reason.
I see that reason. Yes, it makes sense.
Also, this is a great Big Bang song. I don't know if you guys.
How do you say it though? Is it?
It's got to be Fuck City.
Like, how do you say the 2 X's in the middle?
X.
Fuck's it.
I think that's got to be what it is.
But it's Big Bang.
There's really no other way to pronounce it.
I love you.
This is one of the first songs that I heard from Big Bang.
Dude, it's
After I
incredible.
heard Bang Bang Bang, I was like typing into YouTube. This is like the first song I heard.
Dude, it's incredible.
What's your favorite Big Bang song? Like, what's your favorite song you hope that they play Coachella?
I mean, to see live, it would be hard not to just say Bang 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 because I love that song so much. And it'd be so hyped to see live.
I want to see him play a Baby.
Baby would be like second.
That's like my
Fantastic
favorite.
Baby. Literally all like their this song.
That's my favorite.
Loser would be sick. Like
Big Bang song. I like Sober.
oh, Sober might be my favorite, but I think Bang 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 would be the song I want to hear the most.
Do you guys have a bonus
That's
song? That's what it's gonna be.
It's Luna.
It's
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Oh, Lippy, let's go!
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Since I just said Kim Lip's my sixth favorite member, we can listen.
What a concept.
This video is on another level. They're like, hey, we don't have a high budget for this, so Kim, just go do your thing.
It's funny because like they had the biggest budget, but her video is super simple.
And this is a song that gets stuck in my head all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the concept just really works.
We're also crossing that bridge. For all you Northerners, we're going into Joliet right now.
This is the moment you know you're trying to close.
Now we're in the northern area. Because when you go in the opposite direction, once you get past the bridge, everyone thinks it's just corn. And Abraham Lincoln.
And they're not wrong, so.
I mean, they're mostly right. But I love this song. This is probably one of my top favorite songs.
She's definitely one of the members that the concept of this like is good for her. Like
her voice is just so smooth, dude.
It's so nice.
I was saying the other day too, like her look. Like I don't know how she's not like the oldest member. Like she just looks so mature for her.
She looks like she'd be the oldest member and just like the leader. It's like telling everyone, like being the mom of everyone.
Also, if you guys have not watched the video of all the girls doing the punching bag game, I forgot what the.
I don't remember. It was like punch something.
But it's really funny.
Definitely check that out. It's one of the like favorite Luna vids recently.
Phoebe's just the softest, most adorable person ever.
She's so great.
I honestly don't know. I don't even know if it's on this. This could be like 20. I don't know.
We probably wrong. We're not very good at counting, but
It's alright. This is
a
your
special bonus episode. Shout out Clippy.
We're just doing whatever we want on a road trip.
It's true. And this is only the first part of this episode because we still have to talk about Everglow.
Yeah, we're gonna record basically just review, not a review.
Just talk about the concert.
Like our initial, our reactions to the concert and everything, how it was.
And like our fan meet picture and everything.
Yeah,
so.
'cause we got the whole shebang, you know.
We got the VVIP.
I don't know what the second V stands for.
I've never even heard of that.
Or what the first V stands for.
I don't know. I have no idea, but we're in there.
So we get a bunch of merch, autograph stuff, official photo
I'm
cards.
so pumped. But yeah, that's what our other part of this episode will be.
The high touch.
Who knows? Maybe we'll just have to break it into 2 episodes. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Which I'm really pumped.
Yeah, honestly, we might put this episode out after the other episode, depending on how long it's, I don't know. But
Yeah.
we're recording it now. It's a good time.
Hey, why not? We always wanted to drive and talk, and it's working. So we'll probably do more stuff like this just because.
Yeah, next time we're gonna have to do Justin's playlist on his phone,
Yeah.
so we can just listen to the same 13 songs.
We get the same exact songs we listen to.
But yeah, so this is
Maybe we'll find
someone.
someone.
This is essentially what it'd be like if you guys
This is
were
what we do, man.
in the backseat riding to Chicago with us.
I wish it was just Chew. We wish you were with us. Going to see Everglow.
Also, when this comes out, the show's gonna be in the past. But if you see us at the show tonight, I've got stickers to give out to you, so I hope you guys came without your stickers.
Hopefully you would have already met us at this point to get your free stuff. So
Enjoy those stickers. Take a picture. Take a picture of it, and I'll send you some more.
get free
stuff.
super stuff to our
I
super.
spend all my money on merch for the fans.
It's
So.
true. So, all right,
All right.
we gotta go. We gotta save battery for the second part of the episode. We'll see you guys in part 2. Peace.
Wow, so good.
What's up, everybody? We're back after the Everglow concert with part 2 of this amazing episode. I'm Justin Janelle with Brian Limper. We're on our way home. We're back in the car, and we had a real fun night at Everglow.
Yeah, they were pretty sweet.
It was really, really fun.
We met a lot of cool people.
We met a lot of cool people, which made it even better.
Shout out to Twice Kpop Chicago and the boys.
Shout out to Twice Kpop Chicago. His name is Mike.
Shout out
Follow
to
him
Mike.
on all social media. He's super cool. First time we ever met him today. We've talked to him a lot, but first time we ever met him, and he was super cool.
Super cool dude.
Super big fan of Everglow. Won a super awesome Polaroid. He's pretty much the man.
Yeah, when he won that Polaroid, I felt like
We all won, man. That was for the family right there. That was the family right there.
But yeah, so we met those guys, met some of his friends. Shout out to you guys. I hope you listen to this because
We're shouting you out because we love you guys.
you guys are the best. We'll have to meet up and go to more shows now. That we
Yeah,
have
I mean,
fans around.
man, I'm just trying to go to watch more K-pop shows with them.
Get the bros together and go watch K-pop.
News team assemble.
News team assemble. But yeah, we saw Everglow. Just got done. It was worth every penny. It was
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, it was amazing. Had super awesome seats, super close.
One of the favorite things was they came out and they legit came out and started out with Bon Bon Chocolate.
I know I was
super hyped.
I was a little surprised they came out and started with that, but it was lit. I mean, it was like the perfect thing to start the show.
Oh yeah, it was great. I don't know, just seeing them live was so crazy, to be honest with you. Because the venue's not very big,
Yeah.
so like they were like really close to us. Like
Oh, we were super close.
we had great seats, but they were just like there, like they were like in person there.
There's always that moment when I see like the K-pop groups and I'm like, wow, they're real people.
Like it becomes real. You're like,
yeah,
this is
like
happening.
wow, the Weekly Idol or music video is now in front of us. Like it is like a surreal moment, but they opened up with Bon Bon Chocolate and it was really good. It was super dope.
I'm not gonna lie, they did play some other songs that I didn't know what they were, because I haven't listened to all their B-sides.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It was
Mazel Tov. But
oh, it was so hard to open.
yeah, they were good. The girls were amazing.
The girls were really just like fun. Like oh, they were each and every one of them. Like they were just like fun and like having a fun time with the fans. It was cool to be so close because you could have so much like fan interaction with them.
like, I knew they were all visuals, and then seeing them in real life, I'm like, wow, you're all just so
Just
attractive.
beautiful human beings. Just, man. It really is crazy seeing, like, wow, they're actually real because they're literally like art, like real life art.
They really are. The most adorable thing was after their opening segments, like songs, they like played. Well, they didn't play. They introduced themselves,
Yeah.
and like they all like introduced themselves in English, and they all had like the most adorable like little voices. It was,
Hearing
like, the
and
best.
Anda were just so precious. Like,
Yeah.
they're such precious people. And, like, everything Anda would do, it was just like, everyone was just like, oh my gosh. Like, it was like a heart, beautiful moment.
Speaking of, so we were talking about this earlier. I don't know if we talked about it before we turned the show off or not, but.
I don't know.
Going into it, Justin wasn't sure who his bias was.
I was not sure.
He was hoping to find a winner after seeing him live. Now, do you think you found a bias? Do you think you
Absolutely
saw-
not. I was between Mia and Anda, and I was like, okay, obviously I'm going to see them live. I'll be able to find my bias at the show. It did not happen. It's still between them two. Like, I can say none of the other members maybe like swooped in and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this person the best. But man, Anda and Mia were just like so great, whole show. Didn't help my cause. It's each like a 50-50 toss-up right now. So,
What do you think should end up being the deciding factor?
I don't know. It's tough because it's hard to beat seeing them in person. Like,
That is true.
that's like not a lot of people get to do that. So, I don't know. It's just gonna happen one day. I'll just make the decision one day. It'll hit me when I wake up in the morning. But it didn't happen today. I thought it would, but it didn't. Man, they're both just great. Like, they're both so great.
I will go on the record and say, many months ago, before we really got into Everglow, I told Justin that he'd really be into Anda. So
Yeah. So I mean, you're right there. I mean, it's
this
right.
is like after I watched Everglow Land, and I was like, yo, you're gonna be really into Anda.
I honestly feel like coming into it, I was maybe like the edge was honestly a little on her side. After watching like Everglow Land and videos and stuff, and her orange hair is really cool. But then just after tonight, it's just back to 50-50. I was like, man, Mia's really dope.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I did not take any videos of it, mainly because I was in shock and awe. But shout out to Diamond, whoever you are, for asking a question to Mia during their segment.
Yeah, shout out to the question section for Diamond.
Yeah, she asked what her like favorite type of music dance to was, and she said the sexy concept. But then they played Havana, and man, I will be able to die and go to my grave with those visuals.
Man, I was ready to go home because that one brought the house down. Well, let me tell you, that was deep. That was a deep moment, man.
That was a game changer. So, honestly, after that, I'm not really sure how she's not everybody's like.
Oh my
bias.
gosh, she might be. At least everyone's biased a record, man.
But
She took every opportunity to just like show off she can dance.
yeah,
She even like started to do the Baby Shark song. She's like, I can be cute too.
and then they like
And
put
then
a
it was like
remix.
it was like a
broke it down.
It was like a
twerking.
remix Baby Shark song, and she just got it again. It was like twerking on everyone on stage, and they're all embarrassed. It was so funny.
And then they were like, okay, well, hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But okay, so back to they played their songs, a couple
Yeah.
songs. They introduced themselves.
Yeah.
They played a couple more songs. What were the ones they played?
Player. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I listened to some of like the softer, more mellow ones. I just don't remember the
There's a
names.
couple like ballady, and then the
We're
other
bad
one,
fans. I'm sorry.
the other one was like, the song they used is like when they were trainees. We actually saw them do it on like Weekly Idol a couple
Yeah,
days
yeah, yeah.
ago, and they did that with the chairs. Then after that was their second where they got asked questions that people in the crowd gave them. And shout out to the dude that was freaking Kobe from the 3-point line out here, Money, getting all this questions
Yeah,
answered.
this guy we met was super cool. Sat next to us. He had 2 questions answered. It was dope.
So that was fun. That's when we got, the whole Mia dancing to sexy concepts plus up. That was great. Then they all started dancing, and that was great.
Yeah.
Another memorable part of the questions was when somebody asked EU, my bias, by the way, like that's, I went into it, she was my bias, and she's still my bias.
She came through the fire. She's
But-
still there.
They asked her what the mental age of all the members were, and she said that Sion was a 7-year-old boy.
And Mia was 44 years old.
And that was pretty funny.
They were really funny.
And then they asked the group what they thought EU's age was, and they said a 5-year-old boy, and they're like, yeah, that's when we're roommates.
That's why they room together, just the little boys hanging out.
Just bros, dogs broing it out.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
But that was funny. Then they did a special stage where, sorry, it's a spoiler if you haven't gone to the LA show or the.
Turn it off right now. I don't know.
LA and
Whatever the upcoming ones are.
was it New York or something?
Sure, yeah, I think so.
Anyways, they did special stages, and first off, the little segment that Year and Anda and Mia did together was like the most adorable
That was
thing
so
ever.
funny. Let's just say Anda really earned her nickname out there.
Yeah, she really did her nickname Grass. But
Her nickname's Grass.
they did a special stage, and it was
They performed this.
EU, Sia, and Asia, and they did Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Then was it Mia? I literally just said it.
Yeah, Anda and Year.
Yeah, did like a medley of Beyonce songs.
Great, amazing.
That was amazing. Also, shout out to Mia for doing the Beyonce song.
She had to. It was just destiny.
And then the squad came
Destiny's
together.
Child.
It really was. Good shout out. And then the squad came together and they did the Uptown song by
Uptown
Bruno,
Funk, yeah.
Yeah, by Bruno Mars. And that was awesome. Everyone got super hyped for that. Then, what did they do after that? Did they just kind of talk for a little
They
bit?
did talk a little bit more.
Then they
It's
did-
kind of like talking segment, performance segment, talking segment. It was, that's just kind of so they could get a
Yeah.
break.
And then they did Dun Dun,
Yeah.
which is really good. Then they went to like their thank yous and stuff like that to everybody.
They
like,
each went through, said bye, and what they liked about the show and
gave
all
their
that.
feelings and everything. And then at the end they closed with like adios.
Yeah.
Then they left. And then they did an encore. And the encore is what I saw the videos of on Instagram that I was like waiting to see live.
Yeah, same here. I didn't know it was the encore though. I thought it just wasn't gonna happen. I was like, oh, that kind of stinks, but whatever. Like,
Yeah, and they like came out like the t-shirts and they're like jeans and like jean shorts and stuff, and they
Oh,
did
yeah.
like a little medley of songs. They did
Yeah.
what was it TT by Twice?
it was like TT, Do by Blackpink,
Love Shot by
Love
is it?
Shot by EXO, and then Idol by BTS.
Yeah.
Was there another one in there? That might have been it.
I think that was it.
It was like such a great encore. They just like had a little medley of songs, and it was like the perfect ending. And then I think they had like kind of, as they were saying bye, they had one of their songs that they kind of sang and said bye and took pictures and
And like
stuff.
taking pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else happened.
That was pretty much like it. I mean,
Yeah, it's a pretty simple way. It wasn't anything crazy. It's just basic, like
they
show
had
fan meet.
questions, and, questions, singing, performing, and then they just talk a little bit. It was cool. They did like the group individual stuff. Like they had the little they
Special
broke off.
stage.
Yeah, the special stage with like the different members. And they were just so adorable, talking, and just so funny.
Oh, I remember they did now. They did the giveaway for the picture.
Oh,
They took like special Polaroids and signed them, and
There's 12 of them.
and they randomly picked a number out of all the people, and those people got the Polaroid signed by the members. And the first guy to get called was our boy Mike from Twice
Our boy
Kpop
Twice
Chicago.
K-Pop Chicago
And he won.
He did it.
And when he
got his
won, I
seal,
thought we
right?
all won. Like, and he got
Oh, we all
seal.
cheered and clapped. It was a great moment for all of us.
We were all super happy.
But he won, took a picture of it and sent it to us. It was really awesome.
I
And
do
showed
think-
it to us.
I do think it was kind of fair though that they didn't just do the VIP, and they
Yeah.
did like even the balcony and the general admission, so like everyone had a chance to win.
Yeah,
So that was cool.
that was cool.
Even though we never even stood a chance because they didn't do any numbers in the triple
Yeah, we
digits.
didn't even get close. We just absolutely got annihilated out. Like our row of people, just nothing.
But we had really great seats.
Oh, so good. We definitely took pics and videos and stuff. We didn't take a ton because we honestly just wanted to like enjoy the concert and didn't want to be on our phones the whole time. I mean, I guess that's like us being old people, but we just wanted to like enjoy it, and just like watch the show and enjoy it for what it is. And like, but we did take videos that we'll post and the pictures and stuff like that of some of the stuff.
That was, yeah, we got a bunch of vids. Well, not a bunch. We got some vids.
We got some good vids and like good pictures and stuff, and it's just really fun. They really seemed like a very like down to earth group, just like really fun girls and
super adorable.
Just really cool. Like they'd be cool to hang out with.
Yeah, they're
just
all
as a
really
whole.
cool.
Like they just seem like they're very chill idols and obviously super good at their job, just like going out there performing, put on a good show.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad because I feel kind of rushed through the whole thing. It's not even 20 minutes yet. But at the same time, it's like,
well, you gotta go watch them. You gotta go for experience for yourself. Like,
and everybody was like, they're like so hyped. Like they would get like so happy when like people yelled at them.
Oh,
and,
I
I
think I had like two. I knew interactions with me and Mia that I knew was like me and her. Like when I like threw them like my arm back the one time and she threw it back to me, I was like, okay, that was cool. Yeah. It was just cool to be so close because you could do that kind of stuff and like wave to them and
so if you're in the very, very front row, when I mean you're close, I mean you're like,
oh man,
feet.
Get there early if you're gonna go to these next shows.
Like I'm talking about maybe 2 feet max away from.
They were coming up, taking people's phones, pictures, all that stuff.
Yeah, they really did a service to the fans at the end of like they took all their phones and recorded themselves like on the stage or like recorded the crowd and stuff. Like there's some like obviously you can go on Twitter, go to Instagram and see people's posts and stuff. But
I mean, we said this before about Itzy, but if you're thinking about going and on the fence, definitely go. 100% worth it. It's actually a pretty affordable concert too, so.
And like we met a bunch of cool dudes that we've never met before. Like,
we just made some friends today, and that's what it's all about. Like we made some very cool friends. We're already following them on like social media and stuff, so.
Everybody's super nice. Like K-pop fans are generally super nice, so I mean.
Yeah, like you made like once you start talking about it, it's just your common interest, so it's like easy to talk to people about it. But it was great. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10 concert. It was so fun. It was fun to go up back to like the old stomping grounds, and we went to H Mart, got to say hi to Korean Mom. Got a Luna poster and an Eisman poster to put in your room. Like, it was just really, really a good time.
And then also it's like it wasn't long. Like everything's scheduled perfectly, so it was like over.
K-pop concerts, they are on it, man. They don't go over. They're like starting now,
not going because it's gonna be late. You're not gonna get home. No, they get over at 10. Like,
oh man, we were through the high touch and the photo before 10 o'clock. Like it was amazing.
So worth every penny. Super fun. Meet some people. Go to shows.
Everglow's the best. If you like Everglow, you need to go see them because they're the best. Like they're super fun.
But yeah, I mean that pretty much does it.
The high touch is really fun. I mean those are really quick, but it's always nice to see them.
Just like make eye contact with the high five. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But then the picture is super cool too. It's just to like talk to them, get the picture. Hopefully we'll post our picture once we get it. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but it was really cool. The manager dude like freaking bumped me fixing chairs and made him laugh, so that was a nice moment. But overall, it was like a 10 out of 10. It was super fun.
Yeah, you got any final thoughts or impressions you want to say before?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I got hit hard by Mia today and Anda today, so I just can't pick a bias. We'll see. It'll happen one day. So Mia might have taken the lead a little bit today, but it's not over yet. We're in the fourth quarter, but it's not over yet, man.
Also, shout out to My Music Taste for bringing him to America.
Yeah, that's sick. Can we
bring CLC to America?
Oh my gosh, man. That'd be so sick. And Luna and everyone else.
So yeah.
Now I have post-concert depression because I have nothing to look forward to. So
go on My Music Taste. If you haven't, go vote for CLC.
Go vote for CLC.
I've already done it multiple times.
Vote for Everglow to come back. I hope they do.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, there's a lot of people there, so hopefully they're like, yeah, this is a good idea, so they come back.
True. But
yeah, go check out Everglow though. They're awesome. Amazing rookies.
And go check us out on
Instagram, Kpop Kimchi 101. Instagram, Twitter.
Also, yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything at Kpop Kimchi 101. Obviously, you're already listening to us.
Tell all your K-pop friends to check us out.
DM us. Check them out. Check us out. You guys want to talk? Check us out.
Yeah,
we'll talk to all you guys.
We will always be down to talk about K-pop any day of the week, any hour. We love it, just like you do. So
you can follow me at FogRaw, TOHB.
I'm Justin TOHB on Instagram. Give us a follow.
Yeah, like I mean,
we're always on our phones. So
yeah, if you're like guys, hit us up. Like, yo, I want some stickers. I want,
Yeah, if you want free stuff, let us know and we will send you free. Let me say that again. Free stuff.
I will spend all my money shipping stuff to people.
You want a shirt? You want stickers? We got super cool stickers that you're gonna want. So
yeah,
absolutely free. Hit us up. Keep checking out our podcast. Give us great reviews. Share our stuff. We already love you forever, but that'll make us love you just that much more.
And we'll see you next week.
That'll be next week, everybody. Peace.
Peace.
Go up to the sky.